right, so cousins, what's up, by the way, before I even get started? So we talked about Jade and Bianca and Naomi pretty in depth. We talked about Io Sky and Rhea Ripley pretty in depth with Bianca. Now we're going to sit and we're going to discuss the SmackDown Women's Championship title being held by Tiffany Stratton, and Mother Bone is going up against her, Charlotte Flair. We're going to talk about the build up to this whole situation in WWE and the failure that is what's going on with the ladies. And it's really sad, actually, because this could have been a better feud. It can't be that hard. It can't be that hard to write and come up with intriguing storylines. I feel like I do. Some people, I heard somebody in the comments was like, that's why you don't write, my God, this is terrible. But what they got going on can't be no terrible than what I'm about to say, what I would have Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton to do to judge this up. So let's see what WWE, because I like to go to the website to see how they're like pumping this, right? It's going to be at WrestleMania, so this has to be WrestleMania worthy, correct? So WWE says the WWE Women's Championship will be on the line when Tiffany Stratton defends her title against 2025 Royal Rumble winner Charlotte Flair. Stratton cashed in her Money in the Bank contract against Nia Jax and defeated her to win the title on the January 3rd edition of SmackDown, ushering in the prettiest era ever for the blonde bombshell. The 14-time champion Flair returned from injury at the 2025 Royal Rumble and won the match, securing the championship opportunity of her choosing. The Queen spoke with the Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley, NXT champion at the time Julia, before choosing to challenge Stratton on the grandest stage of them all. Yes, we remember that. In the beginning of this whole thing, Charlotte came out and she essentially told Tiffany, I'm going to need you to stand here and wait till Mother taps you on the head and chooses you. Tiffany Stratton stood there and begged, choose me, choose me, choose me. And Mother Bone, her moniker was born when she said, you're just a child and I'm going to whoop your ass. This is when we learned that Mother Bone was going to be abusive to the children because Rhea Ripley was told that she was a kid and she needs to step over. With that being said, why didn't WWE lean more into the mother-daughter, I'm older, I'm better, you're younger, you're stupid aspect? Some people were speculating, I heard online, that the whole Piggy James situation with Lake Cool left a bad taste in the gals' mouths. Let's talk about it, right? Especially since Mickie James is about to be put off LFG and Michelle McCool is about to be a fucking Hall of Famer before Mickie James. Let's talk about it. Michelle McCool, this is from February of this year, has revealed how much she hated the Mickie James storyline. Back in 2010, Mickie James was embroiled in a rivalry with the WWE Divas champion Michelle McCool and Layla. LayCool began to bully Mickie James, claiming she was overweight, clearly being in shape. They was calling her Piggy James. It was a real low point for WWE, especially in the time when they moved to PG and had numerous anti-bullying segments over the years. No one involved liked the angle either, but everybody did it. It's funny how that works. The new Hall of Famer recently appeared on Insights with Chris Van Fleet. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, it was very difficult to watch because Michelle McCool looked like someone put her skin in like a hair tie. You know that episode of The Simpsons where Homer was like lost weight when he was super fat and so he wanted to look sexy for Marge and he pulled all his skin and put it in the bobo? Yes, that's how she looked, and she was super greasy, so I couldn't really get into it like I wanted to. But anyway, Michelle McCool revealed that she hated the storyline where she had to bully somebody for being overweight. She added that every week, LayCool would apologize to Mickie James for what they'd have to say, although she gave credit to her for taking it on the chin. And I quote, I give credit to this day, and I said this to somebody the other day. I said to her, but the whole Mickie James storyline, I hated it just because of what it was. You're bullying somebody, they're supposedly overweight, and was never been. Every week I go up to her, Mickey, I'm sorry, this is what they want us to say. Completely professional. Not once did she try to change things, which often girls did. Not once. She's like, no, it's cool, it's cool. She knew that took two to tango. She knew what her role was. She knew what her role was, and she really, I think, put us on the map with that storyline. Really. That put you on the map? Yes, because Michelle McCool is going in the Hall of Fame, even though she's only been on TV for about a good 2 years. And apparently everybody fucking hated her. Except for The Undertaker. He wanted to, I guess, tombstone her in her pants. But let's not forget, Mickie James was also embroiled in an age storyline with Alexa Bliss. Remember, we saw Alexa Bliss leave Mickie James a walker and some Depends. Kept calling this woman old and stuff. And at the time, Mickie James was 37. She looked fan-fucking-tastic. And again, always put in positions to be made fun of. Actually, I honestly think that Vince McMahon has some type of thing for Mickie James. And she must have turned his ass down, because he used to run her down all up and through the WWE. With all that being said, we're going back to how this ties in to Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton. Charlotte Flair is, surprisingly, I think, I want to say 36. She is 38 years old, okay? Charlotte Flair looks like she's in her mid-40s. I'm not even going to hold you. And I'm literally in my mid-40s, okay? I don't know if it's because of all that of plastic surgery. I know when you get you lose a lot of body fat, it ages you. But my God, those Flair jeans are just off the chain with Charlotte. And with that being said, Tiffany Stratton, who is like 25, this would have been a perfect, you're not taking my spot, bitch. You're a child. I'm here to show you how things work. That is where it was going to begin with. Now it's just going into this whole, I'm better than you, you're better than me. Like, they're not even talking to each other. Tiffany Stratton cut a terrible fucking promo about some bullshit, and now she's like jumping off of stuff. Mind you, stop doing the damn fucking moonsault if you're not going to hit your target. That last botch where Tiffany Stratton did the moonsault and Nia Jax and Candice LeRae completely missed her, and she looked like she almost broke her fucking leg and back. Let's not do it if no one's going to be there, okay? The two were dressed alike. I'm assuming that was by design. And this was all done, the brawls and I'm on your ass to get heat. But what we're going to need is a one-on-one serious conversation about why Charlotte Flair is really pissed off at Tiffany Stratton. Because there's really no need for Charlotte Flair to be pissed off at Tiffany Stratton. If anything, Charlotte Flair, going by storyline, should probably have gone after Rhea Ripley. Tiffany Stratton back in 2023. Back in 2023, guys, this is what she had to say about Charlotte. She said, if anybody wants to step up, go right ahead. There are some women on the main roster, I want to wrestle the best woman in the world. I think Charlotte Flair is on that level. She's the best ever do, in my opinion. I feel like, in a lot of other people's opinion, I would love to have a match with her. I think we'll have great in-ring chemistry. I think we would be a banger and a must-see. And now, fast forward, unfortunately, no, it's not a banger. It's not a must-see. You all had back and forths that were absolutely fucking atrocious. There's no chemistry. Charlotte doesn't even seem like herself. It's when Charlotte and B-Fab's fucking match, I don't blame B-Fab. Charlotte was supposed to bring B-Fab to a very good match, and she just did not give her anything. Charlotte was missing, some of B-Fab's moves. B-Fab was trying to work with her. I mean, it just did not give. When Charlotte's not on, everybody suffers. When Charlotte's on, you get that match at WrestleMania with Rhea Ripley. So everyone is saying they're kind of shying away from the age versus the young, the old thing because of the fat storyline with Mickie James and the age storyline with Mickie James and Alexa Bliss. I honestly think that the only way for this storyline to improve and get the heat that it needs is go ahead and let Tiffany be a heel and have Charlotte continue to be a heel and let them two hoes dog each other out. Charlotte Flair could talk about how Tiffany Stratton looks like the fucking surface of the moon, and Tiffany Stratton can tell Charlotte that she's walking around with two fucking rock hard baseballs on her chest. Okay? She could talk about, you ain't got no man, I got a man. I don't give a fuck what they talk about. But they got to judge something up. Because this is absolutely unacceptable that the important title, which is the SmackDown title, is in the position that it's in. It's almost the same as Cody Rhodes' title is not in a good position. Everyone's focused on fucking everything else except Cody Rhodes and his title, and he's supposed to have the bigger title. Okay? So, I'm going to need them to judge the shit up as soon as possible. Let's get these ladies in the ring. They're going to have to cut a promo and call it a day. They're literally like bookends. This is the only reason why everybody wants them in the ring. Oh my God, they're two blondes. They're wrestlers. Oh man, this would look great. We just got a glimpse of what two blondes look like fighting. It looked like a bunch of blonde hair. That's really it. I'm going to need something to happen. Y'all tell me what y'all think about Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair's failed attempt at getting heat on this supposedly WrestleMania level type of shit. And I'll catch you on the next one.